Okay, we're making rum babas. So we've made the dough. It's a bit like bread dough, but it's a lot runnier. And we're going to pipe it. I'm just knocking it back now. So this has been proving for just over an hour. And as you can see, it's gone down a lot. Now the difference between this and normal bread dough is obviously it's got butter in it. And it's got sugar in it and eggs. There's 5 eggs in this bit here. There's 500 grams. 500 grams of strong flour, yeast, salt, sugar, 5 eggs and about 150 grams of butter. Now we're going to pipe them in. We haven't got any serving dishes, but we've got some. We're going to make them in the normal cupcake tins, or the large cupcake tins, and I've greased them and I've sugared them in. They reckon sugar's meant to help them come out. I don't know if that's actually true or not. So what I'm going to do, my cameraman's going to get me the scissors. Oh no, or a knife actually. A knife. So as you can see, it's cut. So if I just do it with a knife, I can just cut it like so. It's actually, it might be easier with scissors actually. So my cameraman's going to get me some scissors. So you can just cut it with a knife, but as you can see, it's a bit sticky. And we'll wash the scissors afterwards. There, I've got the kitchen scissors here. So put it in. Let's see if this works better than the knife. Yes, far better. Now that might be too much I'm putting in actually. This recipe says it does 35. Half this recipe, a Paul Hollywood recipe, which is possibly half of the amount of flour here, says it does 4. So it should do 8, between 8 and 35. Now I think these are too big. When they've doubled in size, they're going to be too big. So I'm going to make them smaller now. And I'm going to take a little bit out of these. And then I'm going to show you them when they're doubled in size. So I'm going to show you how much to put in them. I'm going to try and get at least 12 or 12. That'll be a good number because obviously I don't have another dish then. But if they're too full, they won't cook and they go look a bit like a muffin-y type top. On the bake-off last week or whenever I was watching it, they did them and some of them just cut the tops off, but I try not to waste anything and just use the whole lot. Then we, in here, we've got the syrup. So in here, 500 grams of sugar, 400 grams millilitres of water, boiled up. Then you put some rum in it. Depending how much rum you like, but we're going to try it with some different types of alcohol. We've only got a sort of a honey type rum thing, but we've also got brandy whiskey. I think it would work with anything really. Even a coffee one if you like coffee flavour. So I reckon these are plenty in them now. I'm actually going to get more than 12 out of this. Now it's gone a bit pink here because I've just been making something else in the piping bag and it was pink, so that's why it looks a bit pink because it's only got sugar and stuff in it, so I'm using the same piping bag instead of washing it up because I'm making something else as well. So, and that's it. So we're going to show you, and I reckon this is about the right amount in, and I'm going to show you them when they're doubled in size. So the barbers are cooked now. We got 17, we just ate one actually. I'm trying not to overcook, and it's a bit awkward to get out. We're going to get them out with a knife in a minute. I think I've overfilled them. I think this would be about the right amount in one. These ones are a bit overfilled, a muffin top. So we got 17. So I reckon if I made these again, I reckon 24. They might be a bit small, but I reckon 24 would be a good number. And that's with 500 grams of flour in a normal muffin tin. We're going to take them out and we're going to soak them in some different. We've got 17 rum babas. We've ate some of them. And we've done one with brandy and most of them with rum, but we're going to have a little taste test later. Rather than pipe cream, because I didn't want to pipe it on, I just spooned it on because I haven't got a clean piping bag. And I've got 4 ready for another day with no cream, and I've frozen 4 as well without the syrup on, then I can just make a bit of the syrup up. Thank you.